Howdy, gang. This might be a choice band focus punch coming my way, but it isn't. And yeah, I felt like laddering. And well, actually, it's more than that. I keep getting the itch to play competitively again, and then I keep thinking about how miserable it makes me. And so this is my safe way of scratching that itch before I take the plunge. But, I am working on a bunch of other movies while working on, and more than just movies, actually. It's a great outlet creatively, professionally, all that jazz. Personally, honestly. But, it may shock you to learn that I am. Would you really switch that into a meteor? Well, no. They knew I was going to use Earthquake. That was a good move. It may not surprise you that I am as obsessive about writing movies and books and whatever as I am with Pokemon. The creative process is virtually identical in many ways. Nice move. But let's see what's coming in here. Flygon and Starmie are usually not used together. That's unusual. Get it. But yeah, that's the thing where I felt, when I'm working on, I'm sure anyone who does creative stuff understands this. When you're working on a lot of creative stuff, then it makes you want to do it more and more, which is great, of course. So it's been spilling over into Pokemon, which was my primary creative endeavor for a long time. So of course that spark is lit, and it's about to be it's about to go out again on that T-Wave para, full para, and into a Surf crit. Come on. Yeah, I don't know how long this is going to last, folks, but good lord. Starmie the Snorlax counter. What is this, GSC? Takes Wish Blissey to support Snorlax. But yeah, so I felt like, the team building itch keeps coming back to me. Oh my god. The team building itch keeps coming back to me. Is that T-Tar in? No, it's out of Seismitoss range. But I'm not going to let it come in and heal anyway, because that would be a waste, just in case. I don't think my opponent is going to... Oh, they are. Okay, if I full parried there, laptop goes off the balcony. Yeah, but I keep getting the urge to team build and play and stuff like that. So I went and found a bunch of old junk in my team builder and decided to throw it together. And I actually found some really cool team ideas in there that are not fully EV'd. So if I wind up digging this, then maybe I will... Actually, I think I might, just for the hell of it, go back and make those cool-looking teams with, Charizard and Hariyama and whatnot. Branching out just because expanding your mind is always a good thing. Anyway, so it looks like this team of my opponents is one of those where T-Tar is only the only real safe way of handling Blissey, which is understandable because Blissey is ridiculous. So, and here we are also getting a beautiful demonstration of why Wish Blissey is amazing. So, turns out Snorlax is pretty good when you have Blissey. Anyway, so yeah, I was thinking of bringing back the, laddering in the first 5 gens thing that I used to do years and years ago. Can't believe it's been that long, my god. Oh wait, what am I doing? Yeah. Oh, nice. Well, what I am going to do here is go to Ments for the Intimidate, because I don't think you Rock Slide the Yama here, because it can stay in. Flygon's actually such a threat. So bring that back, build teams, cool stuff like that. Man, can you imagine? Well, that was either a really nice move, or they just really... didn't... Well, no, that was definitely predicting the Ments switch. But, okay, yeah, I want to get Yama in on an Ice Beam and not a T-Wave. Especially because this one is thick fat. So, oh, nice. Okay, we find ourselves where we were before. I am going to go to Robert Altman for this one. Because I want to catch... Ugh. Yeah, it's a rough one. Well, I'm going to eat a big HP bug here. Jesus. God, this Flygon is a pain. Alright, well now it's okay because I can just pivot back to Blissey, seeing as it has been intimidated. Matter of fact, I can, pass wishes against this thing now. Oh, nice move, so I can't pass the wish to Mence. That was very nicely done. But I am going to pass the wish to... I don't know what. The thing is that Flygon is a threat, but as long as I keep Blissey healthy, then it's kind of... well, I'm going to wish to Claydol here just to have the hit taking. Okay, I guess I'm not going to do that. But this Jirachi wish is not really going anywhere substantial, so... So yeah, maybe I'll bring that laddering back. And is this thing really going to start sub-spamming in front of the paralyzed Blissey as, what was that, 3 straight full paras? Yeah. Okay, well, Mence is not really doing it here because there's a P2 and a bulky Starmie. So here comes the double switch to this. Okay, I will, you know what, I'm going to take the knockoff on a crit body. You know what, I'll take the crit body slam if it means no full para. So Jirachi now does not manually heal anymore. Alright, and now we're gonna S-Toss. Actually, we're gonna Ice Beam just in case Flygon comes in. Because the damage is whatever. And yeah. Flygon is the chief threat here. Oh, nice! Well, of course. Getting a little bit of it back here. Oh man, I really want to go to Salamence here, but I just know the thing's gonna thaw. So I'm gonna go to the less risky choice, Hariyama. Yep, there it is. And yeah. Okay, well. At least we have healthy Yama again. Man, this is why I was tossing around the idea of teams like this where the Salamence, I think I probably have one lying around somewhere, where the Salamence also has Wish, and you could also, in the Metagross slot, definitely have a Jirachi. So, like, I definitely at one point had a variant of this kind of team with 3 wishes. So, this game will take a million years. That's like this every day. What are we going to? Well, I want the thing to... Yeah, we're going to go to Lax just to keep it healthy. Because I could... No, I want to... I would love to go for a para on the Jirachi, but I want to... Nice. Yeah, now we're just going to soft boiled. And if the move... Because I know I also don't have infinite wishes, but I started thinking about... Jesus Christ. I started thinking about it. See, how is that the move? Good lord. Alright, sub again, but now it's fine because it's -1. Okay, well, if that crit, then fine. Is this really crit into flinch into, well, not quite enough. Thank God. This is, quite a situation. Oh, Houndoom, nice. We also see the benefits here of Blissey packing 2 healing moves for itself. Well, this is clearly going to just either Will-O-Wisp or beat up, but I'm not really afraid of beat up. With T-Tar down, 5 Pokemon and the other Pokemon don't have astonishing attack stats. So I think no, we're just gonna S-Toss. Okay, sure. Oh, and it drops the Spinef. Every time I get the urge to hit the tournament circuit again, I'm very quickly reminded of the reality. I think that's a good life lesson in general, not just for Pokemon. It's like you gotta temper your expectations for things, and because not that reality is disappointing necessarily. I think that's also a reductive way of looking at it, but it's more that if you expect it to be exactly how it was in your head, then you are bound to be disappointed. Okay. Oh wait, no. Hariyama's a perfect answer to this because it has thick fat and it's parrot, so it can't get burned. Great. Okay. Well. Music by the incomparable Zame, of course. Well. Yeah. Do we just have a lot of seismic tosses to burn? Okay, sure. So now we Ice Beam on the Actually, no. I think we can toss up another. No, we don't have any wishes to toss to. What might be cool, actually? I'm going to throw a wish to Metagross here and hope it gets Body Slam parried. Nice. I mean, Meta being paralyzed is obviously not great, but, compared to the alternative, a Fire Punch burn, then it is infinitely preferable. So, and Metagross now is at high health, so, in a pinch, it'll be able to take that Flygon EQ. I don't even know what my rating is, so it's been a while. How many wishes? 13. Okay, we'll be here a while for sure. But that's I'm wondering if it's worth eating the para on Mence. For a second I was like, oh god, I should have Ice Beam. The Flygon's coming in because the Blissey just parried and is at lower health. But no. Okay, I am going to wish and. Okay, I guess I'm not going to wish. This game making a strong case for the power of full paralysis. Like, is Flygon going to come in here, actually? Because, it's not going to Ice Beam. It's not going to... the Blissey's not going to Seismic Toss. Or the Blissey's not going to use Ice Beam here. Therefore, Flygon can come in? Oh, no. They just left. Well, it's not like it's ideal to switch into an Ice Beam. Or into a Seismic Toss. Because then you have limited subs to make, at least. So... some benefit for me for them spamming sub earlier. But that's, sure. Yeah, I got my enormously schizophrenic team builder here once again. Well, God, I need a vacation. Or rather, I need not even a vacation, just some time where people aren't constantly messaging me, going, hey, we need this, hey, we need that. It's not even movie stuff, it's just personal stuff. It's like, God. Okay, well, that was an interesting beginning. Oh, and I see what my rating is. Nice. Okay, well, we're going to mix things up with a different team here. My favorite playstyle, physical offense. Haha. Well, we see a Russian swear in the opponent's name, so that's sick. Is that going to be CB Hera? It's going to... not loving that. Well, and why didn't you switch to Mence? Well, because this thing is supposed to be the DD sweeper. Although, and if you let it take a big Mega Horn on turn 2, then it's not going to be doing any DD sweeping. So, yeah. Now, let's see what's going on. Okay, calm up. I'm not loving this. Well, I would have liked the Calm Mind to temper that pursuit. Actually, I would have been able to stay in and Leech Seed it. But, oh well. Okay, well, that's a Hypnosis target for this dual status Milotic. Oh, it's cursing too. Oh, it's... Alright. Well, I am not in love with this situation here. We're going to go for a Rock Slide because this thing might stand in EQ, and hopefully we'll get something back. Nope, not quite. There is a Dugtrio there. What kind of team? Oh, we did get something back. Sick. After that gruesome start. Well, the nice thing is that there doesn't seem to be very many safe DD answers here. We're going to go to Hera and hope that something misses. Oh! That's great, actually. Now we're going to T-Bolt, seeing as that Magnet T-Bolt's going to sting. Nice. And we're going to... Is the move T-Wave or T-Bolt? No, the move's T-Bolt because this way everything KOs it. So that's nice. So we're going to go to... Yeah, we're going to go to Mence, HP Fly. If Starmie comes in, that's great. That's it'll be forced to recover. Selby comes in, Giga Drains. Arrow. Oh. Well, Milotic is not an answer, but it's as good as we're going to get at this point. As I was saying, good grief. Well, when in Rome. Okay. Alright, now we're going to Giga Drain nicely. And this is... why is it Jolly CB? Man, okay, well, I mean, hey, something's coming back. But I think it's... I don't know how much that one's going to make a difference because at the end of the day, it is... Actually, did I want that to hit? I think I did. Oh, no, that was so stupid of me. Because then I DD with Mence and win. Oh, Kev. Kev. I mean, it's not really going to change much here insofar as Salamence can still do it, barring getting crit or flinched, but... Kev. And still has to hit Rock Slide on the arrow, obviously. What to sacrifice? I think if it does make a difference. Because I don't want Starmie to T-Wave Mence, because then I definitely would lose. And so T-Tar could invite... Yeah, T-Tar could invite... T-Tar could invite Starmie back in, but only if Arrow goes down, in which case I'm also fine. Or if Houndoom switches... So yeah, I don't think it makes much of a difference. So, I'm probably not thinking things through, but it's been a while, so... Okay, here comes Mence. Fingers crossed. Nice. Well, part 1, nice. Okay, that's the ball game. Excellent. GG. Well, that was ridiculous. Black indeed. Okay, let's get another game in there with yet another team. I saw the past gen lower tier ladder of the month is Gen 5 UU, which is a great tier, and I tried to find this old Gen 5 UU team I had, but I guess I don't have it anymore. So, what is going on here? Why is the dimension like that? It was like this in the first game too, and I had to refresh, so we're going to refresh here. And I see that Poliwrath is coming my way, but Bagan Top sounds like a name of a good player hiding the fact that they're on an alt. So, and they have a good rating too. So I'm going to assume this is some like Vapicuno-styled anti-metagame, whatever. So we're just going to use Psychic and see what happens. I don't think Poliwrath has anything that it can really threaten Jirachi. CB Earthquake, of course. Hypnosis. Something untoward and goofy like that. Alright, well, it's pretty oh, it does have Hypnosis. Is a Dugtrio coming my way? There's Focus okay, Focus Punch, sure. Well, good. That could have been a heck of a lot worse. Ludicolo, oh, man. I don't know what's going on here, but that's very, very bulky. So I think it's going to start Leech Seeding. You know what? The idea of this team is just to attack with this Jirachi at first. And there you go. Well, that was lucky. Sorry. The double luck there. That was pretty gruesome. Alright, well... Scarm? Okay, we're gonna go to our own Scarm and thief this thing. Nice. Arrow will really appreciate that. And we're gonna go for the second oh, I guess... No, we're gonna go for the third layer because... I'm a man of principle. Second layer if you have nothing better to do, and there was nothing better to do there. Sadly, I am going to rue this a little bit. There we go. That was a longer sleep. Okay, great. So now we're going to drill peck this thing. Oh, it's also going to drill peck. Well, the difference is that... Well, that means Arrow can switch into it. Unless this thing has counter or something. Oh, Clay. Oh, that's... Why is there a... What kind of team is this? This is bonkers. Yeah, I'm not really loaded up on good moves in this situation. We're gonna spike again. Is this thing really the response? Spamming hypno... Jesus Christ. Well, that is a very accurate hypnosis. I have a feeling Scarm's coming in, but it's okay. I want to spam Double Edge because it's not healing it off, and I want to hit Claydol harder on the switch in. Alright, great. And then we're going to spam CB Rock Slide, and that just drops. Beautiful. Okay, there's a Doug, but the good news is that Arrow is getting... Maybe I should have gone for another spot. Nah, I need more pressure. That stupid-ass Poliwrath. Good lord. Okay, well, we're gonna just keep double-edging this. Because that... Wow, that was a lot of damage. Oh, and the non-existent Gengar was a threat there. Would have been great to have, of course. Can this be won with... Actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to sacrifice Swampert. Because it is clearly near useless here. And now we're just going to spam Earthquake. Okay, great. Yeah, early luck against Ludicolo helped out a little bit. So let's say it evened out with Poliwrath. I don't know. Measuring these things is ridiculous. Well, I don't want to just lose Pert for nothing. I think it's going to grass move. So, oh, rained it. Oh. Uh-oh. Well, no, that's okay. I mean, it's annoying for sure. Actually, it might be a little more than annoying. Well, I gotta wait out the rain, of course, and then... Actually, I should be going for Ice Beam. Freezes are much more, Actually, it's I have HP Bug on Arrow, so that helps. Oh, okay, great. Or not great, obviously, but... Actually, this might even be a speed tie. I doubt it, but, you know. Oh, okay, it was. Alright, well, that did a lot, so... Oh god, is this last Pokemon Snorlax? God damn it. Oh, fucking hell. Well, I don't know why I was drill pecking. I should have gone right to this and started spamming Ice Beam. Oh man, I fucked that up big time. That didn't even cross my mind. Yeah, I don't just need the freeze. I need the freeze and a lot of no thaws. Good game. Man, that was messed up. I did not think of that coming. As you can see, I'm spectacularly out of practice. Oh, good, a Doug lead. Well, I should live this. I mean, this Jirachi is EV'd to not get KO'd by Doug. Although I don't remember if it's Jolly or Adamant because this team is 2.5 years old. Charles, are you there? Alright, let's see what else I can scrounge up. Well, we did the Blisseyama thing. Ooh, I love that team. Why does this thing keep happening? Yeah, this team I have here has some good ideas, but it won the SPL game I brought it to, but it never quite came together as much as I'd like. So I think the ideas are more to be more fully explored on other teams, but I like the Jirachi. I came up with a lot. I like the dual choice band attack of T-Tar and Arrow, obviously, but definitely has some flaws I would like to sort out. Oh man, I should have. Yeah, I should. The fact I didn't even consider like rest Snorlax there shows how insanely rusty I am. All right, well, Chuck is gone. God, what was that Poliwrath? That thing was accurate. Oh, good lord, leave me alone. You know, I keep saying to myself, I need a day, ideally a couple, where I'm just, I don't think this Ice Punch is KOing, but, you know what, after this I'll get a Spike, and then the Doug will, uh-oh, we got a double game here. Not a double game, but double games. Yeah, and now the Doug will not be around to KO, ideally, will not be around to KO T-Tar, so that's pretty sick. Okay, and now this Swampert's gonna lose its spikes, lose its leftovers. Meanwhile, in this game, we got a Zam lead. I'm sure I'm playing into some sort of hand here with the Doug follow-up, weather clear, whatever, but I think this team is fairly well prepared for those kinds of things, I think, anyway. So we're just going to go ahead and crunch. Oh, even better! The Fori lost its leftovers. So now we drill peck this thing down with Delight. Actually, you know what I think I want to do? I think I should have roared there instead of drill pecking, because there's a chance I could have dragged in the Doug. Okay, seeing as and really finish it off for free. Okay, I was going to say, there's got to be the third layer there, right? Ooh, Raikou, don't like that. But okay, Fori is going to have a nightmarish time coming in and spinning here, so this is fine. Okay. Sure, we'll take that sub. Well, Gooey Gooberts, Alakazam is unsure what to do. There's Lax. This feels like a very new age kind of team because I don't like it. Which is how it works, of course. Would I like Sand? No, I'd like to go right to Scarm because it's healthy. No need to risk this thing just yet. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go for those layers. I'm going to go for that second layer because I'm committing to the third. Heck yeah. And now Fori really won't be able... I mean, if the Lax paralyzes me and then Fori gets dragged in, then yes, it can spin there. But anywhere else... So I'm hoping to avoid that. I'm hoping to get the Doug above all else. Okay, there we go. Great. Oh, Doug Trio's coming right into my T-Tar in this other game, and I'm going to live, because duh. And, well, I guess that wasn't necessarily duh, but that's a rough gambit. What is this Gyarados going to do? Like, is it going to taunt? Yeah, so that means it's not going to be HP Rock. This taunt HP Rock Gyarados is a thing of nonsense. So, I mean, I'm going to say that. I say that and I'm about to eat the +1 HP Rock and lose. I can feel it, so I should have probably gone right to it. Okay, good. I was going to say, it is nonsense, by the way. It's complete and utter junk. But, you know, you never know when you're going to face it. Here comes Hera. I'm going to go to Scarm. Great. Do I need... I don't need Pert for anything, so I'm going to use it as my Pert answer. See, that's the biggest flaw with this team, if I had to summarize it. It's that it's got a lot of cool stuff, but not always the most confident into Swampert. Well, that SD in this game, well, great. Cool. Alright. Yep, here comes Gara, and here comes Arrow, the Gara wall. Gara's such an interesting Pokemon. I think there's better ways to use it than just, you know, classic DD, because it's got a good move pool. Alright, well, there's HP Flying. And we're going to just Rock Slide some more. Alright, so it's a defensive Pert, so I can now switch to Blissey more freely. Great, and throw up a Wish. Oh, excellent. And now go to Skarmory. I mean, even Skarm beats this Gara because it's got Drill Peck. It was just -1 at the time. Alright, go Arrow into this, what I hope is a Fire... I was going to say what I hope is a Fire Punch and not getting burned, but that's not great either. Actually, we're going to Earthquake here because I want to hit a Jirachi or a Metagross. Wish. Yeah, we're just going to Seismic Toss and stay and eat that. Great, actually. That's wonderful. I was going to say, I don't think the Pert's going to stay in because then Arrow is just going to destroy, but I'll take it for sure. So we're going to Wish again on another Protect. That's pretty sick. And now S-Toss because it's win-win. If something comes in, it eats a big S-Toss, and if not, then... yeah, we're going to go to Gara here, which is, in fact, a counter. Or, go to Skarm, which is, in fact, a Gara counter. Oh, that's, not a bad double, but I'm going to stay in and Drill Peck and eat the Torrent Surf because it means that Arrow officially has... Actually, am I going to get Protect stalled by this? Oh, I guess not. Well, that was lucky. Okay, well, the spikes aren't really important anymore. I guess I gotta watch out for the last Pokemon Snorlax, but I do have that banded T-Tar remaining, so that's very helpful. So we're just gonna Drill Peck this thing down as well, and now we're gonna Spike because the more this thing stays in spam spin, the more lefties we get. And if Raikou comes in, it doesn't really matter because we've got Blissey. Okay. You gotta be kidding me. I mean, oh, dude, come on. That is, this kind of nonsense is why people think Raikou actually beats Blissey. Alright, well, we don't have this thing anymore. But fortunately we have an Aerodactyl that is not adamant. or else I would lose my shit. We're just gonna double edge. Alright, good. I mean, if the Gyaro comes in, I just switch to Rock Slide, it's fine. Grand. Yeah, I gotta look into the Raikou Renaissance of late in advance, because I don't know what that's about, because as far as I can tell, it's as flawed as it's ever been. I mean, of course it can do cool stuff, but... oh no. Oh, well, I'm glad it didn't DD at least. Alright, well this one's over, so that's great. Okay, and now we go to Tar. Finally, getting stand up on turn 46. CB Brick Break, that's a lot of damage. But it did so little that it definitely means it's bulky Curse-Lax, so less likely to be EQ, and less likely that it's going to KO anyway. Because, wow, that did not do very much. But yeah, here we see why CB Brick Break on T-Tar is awesome. And now Arrow, just barely... Oh god, maybe I should have been more careful around the Gyaro. I mean, it needed to be so unlucky to lose anyway, because if this HP Grass, then I would have lost, but yeah. GG. Yeah, my old computer is still hanging in there, and I am currently not in a position to be throwing more money at a new one. And no, I don't want an external keyboard for the new viewers who are not accustomed to this tradition of mine. And I have another laptop that I got also years ago, but I just grabbed the cheapest thing they had in the store, just to, you know, have one that's functional. But for recording, then I have this. Well, this is an interesting lead matchup, and the name Rotom Espresso also suggests some sort of good player on an alt deal. Okay, cool. I mean, not cool. I would have preferred to brick break that thing, but let's see what's going on with this Mence here with the... Alright, double, so this is definitely Choice Bandit or something. Well, let's go to Metagross and find out what's happening. Nice. Good double switching happening here early on. I don't know if this thing's gonna Earthquake or counter or what, so I'm gonna go to Mence. Cool. Well, this is very, very intriguing stuff. Now back to Suicune. I mean, this thing could have HP Grass, but they don't know that yet. I feel like a Snorlax switch might be coming here, but I don't have anything that I'm super comfortable with using that too. Okay, great. Well, now I get a free Calm Mind, and now I'm going to Metacham on the Lax. Beautiful. Okay. Focus Punch or Rock Slide? We're gonna go big. We're going with Rock Slide. Hello. That found its target nicely. Now let's find out what kind of... I'm going to mix it up by going to Lax here, because I want to find out what kind of Mence this is. Well, I revealed something new, perhaps needlessly, but I'm going to go to Claydol because that switches into EQ Rock Slide, and I'd rather that take the boom than anything else. I think. I mean, there's the T-Tar in the back, which is kind of scaring me, but I think it should be okay. Well, here's Mence. Do I take Dragon Claw? No, I don't. But I'm going to go to Lax here. We both go to Lax. So we make an identical move. And I think we're going to identically Body Slam here, actually. Although, I think with me having Suicune, I think if I were to trade for Lax, then that would be more beneficial. But I basically get a free hit here, as now I'm going to explode, and I'm either going to take out this Lax, or I'm going to take out the... Well, I'm also going to take out my own Rock Resist. Ooh, nice move. But it's okay-ish. Yeah. Emphasis on the ish. But yeah, back to Ments. Well, I'm getting the first Intimidate. No, they're getting the first Intimidate. So, more Lax trading here. Actually, do I have no, I don't have Lum on actually, no, it's Return Lax. So I'm going to go to Metacham. I actually want this thing to take damage because then my Salic might kick in. That was a very nice switch to Mag. Well, that's not ideal. But it's good because it's not, yeah, it's good. Okay, no, we're going to go to Suicune. It's good because it's not a T-Tar. And I guess, thinking about it, it does make more sense this way. Yeah, if Metagross blows up the thing... Alright, I'm focus punching because it hits both Metagross and the Ments, and the Lax cannot be risked. So you'd think, anyway. I mean, it's a big... I can't let Pert or whatever come in for free, and that's good. That's really good. Yeah, Lax is less valuable here. So I'd rather go... While Metagross is still alive. But seeing as I am a mono-attacking... Okay, so it is a... Oh, that sucks. That sucks a lot. But it's... We're going to Earthquake that Metagross switch in here. Actually, no, that's stupid. Go for the Body Slam because you might pair it, and you cannot let this Salamence get cute. For all you know, it has a Brick Break, and it might stay in. The Focus Punch on Ments is big because, yes, Suicune is a mono attacker. So if push comes to shove and all. I mean, actually no, Earthquake is good on Metagross because it makes Metacham much scarier to switch into. But, nah, a Para is too big. And Salamence still hits everything hard. Actually, Salamence's Wish might be good if we could... Yeah, it would have been nice. Should have pulled that trigger. But it's okay. I was hoping the Beast Slam Para would bring back the Rock Slide crit, but that's alright. There's a Mash Miss, that's nice. We're going to get a nice Surf in there, hit Lax. Don't really have a switch into Lax's Return at this point. Actually, since it is Return... Oh, we're just going to spam Surf. That's fine. Fine-ish. And now we're going to... It's not cursing at this point, I don't think. So I would much rather... That's really good. Okay. So here's what's going on. It's going to blow up, or it's going to... Because I don't think there's any switches that can be made. Like the Pert maybe, but I want to... My instinct is to wish because my instinct is always to wish. But I don't think it's really doing anything concretely useful here. So, now it is helpful for sure. It's not doing nothing to be sure. Snorlax is looking good against the Ments thing. I'm thinking about if this goes down, then Metagross blows up Suicune. Then, it's tough but doable. So, in that situation, I would rather have a Wish hanging in the air. Yeah. Oh, it did curse. Okay. I was surprised it did that, but... Okay, I mean, this is still fine. I'm gonna Wish again, because, again, if it self-destructs, I want to have that Wish hanging. And even if it goes down, I kind of want that wish hanging. But I kind of value Mence more now that I know the other Mence is physical, but do I want a Brick Break and then... No, I really would like that, No, we're gonna wish again. On the return. Okay. And now... Now I think Metacham has to come in. And just Brick Break, yeah. And this means it can take a hit from Swampert, I think. So here comes Mence, which is... no, I think I messed that up a little bit. But they don't know I don't have Ice Beam on Suicune. There, it is DD Brick Break Mence, okay. So we're just gonna Surf because there's not much of a choice. Wait, what? Is that like a physical Mence, but... Oh, no, yeah, now Metagross wins. Oh, what is that Mence? Is that like HP Flyingless? DD? That's interesting. Oh, yeah, I messed up along the way. I think I lost focus. But that was a good one. Yeah, not pulling... Oh, I should have EQ'd that Metagross for sure. I suppose it's not over. Why did I blow up? Well, I don't know if it makes enough of a difference. Can this thing... Hang on. Yeah, I should have blown up. But yeah, I can't even see the... 30%. So, theoretically, no, this isn't going to beat Swampert. So I guess that didn't make much of a difference, actually. But if I Earthquaking it earlier, definitely did. I'm thinking about... Oh, man, that... Where I mean, I definitely messed up with the whole Mence versus Lax thing. But that Rock Slide crit against the Lax also stung a lot. Yeah, I think the quick boom with my own Metagross also didn't help. Consider what else was in the back. This was a good one though. This is the kind of game that makes you... This is the kind of game you strive for when playing competitive Pokemon. It's rare, which is what's so frustrating about it. I don't know if I'm getting timer stalled or what, but... Because the move here seems very clear. I thought about Lychee Metacham, actually. It's not, solving its main issues, of course, which is why it's never going to be like a major choice on it. But, oh wow. That did a lot of damage. Oh, I see. But oh, it was about whether or not to sub. Okay, you know what? So the Mash Miss brought it back. We'll call it even between the Rock Slide crit and Body Slam not paralyzing. I don't know. But that was a really good game. That was a really nice one. That was fun. That was really nice. I see with the perp being... I guess I wasn't getting timer stalled, and I assumed it was lefty's offensive. But hang on, let me go to the bathroom and think about it. So basically, even if I focus punch on the sub, yeah, I guess the concern is focus punch on sub, and then you have the issue of focus punching on sub twice means that Brick Break KOs. So I think they wanted to get ahead of it with that. Either way, I really like this game. Also, sub on Metacham. How sick would that have been? But yeah, basically, yeah, that was very fun. Yeah, as you see here, this team name, I don't even know what this team is, but it's very nice. Like, my team name for it is The Ideas Is/are, really nice. Hey, this is the lead matchup I like. And we're going to knock off Margot Robbie's leftovers because the apple is rotten right to the core. Now we're going to cross chop. That's how you can tell this is old. The Yama has cross chop. What was I thinking? We're going to go to Metagross on the Drill Peck. Or that's fine too. And we're going to HP Fire this mother. And Celebi. Great, okay. And we're going to Leech Seed the Articuno switch. Groovy. Well, I'm not really afraid of Articuno, so I assume something's going to come in to try and cover the Metagross. I don't know what that would be, but I want to Leech Seed again. Hello, I'll take that. And now we're going to HP Fire this to pressure as it goes. Great. Well, I don't want something coming in for free, so that's fine. Now we're going to go to this thing. Is this offensive Articuno? I hope not. But it's a fast Claydol. My god, it's plus speed. I do wonder if offensive Articuno has some merit. It's got it, right? But the choice between HP Fire and Grass is so... Well, no, HP Fire, Ice Beam, HP Fire, Roar, Heal Bell? That might be sick. You know what? I'll have to make a team with it. Great. We are now... Does anything give this thing... No, now we can freely go to Metagross. Hopefully a Dugtrio doesn't come in. Okay, well, Emma Watson's going to be a pain in this battle, clearly. But, so is Celebi's Leech Seed. God, this is bulky Celebi for 3 attacks. Go to Skarmory, I dare ya. Okay, well, that's fine. There was a time when I was last playing like Advanced really seriously. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I was gonna say Jirachi feels very broken, and then it does that, so. Alright, well, go Snorlax. That did a lot. That's good. Now it's going to Protect, so we go to Mence on the Protect. We throw up a Wish on the... that. Okay. Oh, Demi Moore, because Ghost. Nice. And we're going to go back to Lax to keep this thing healthy. Great. It does have Shadow Ball, so we'll take that. Should have EQ'd. That's fine. Go Hariyama. Don't get CB Focus Punch, please. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, this is why you have Brick Break. Good news is... Oh, Guts! I'll take it. Okay, give me that Cross Chop. Okay, actually that was hasty. I should have gone to Mence. Yes. Now go to Claydol. Actually, no, just Dragon Claw. Nothing switches in. Think too defensively sometimes. I'll take that. Now Wish on the Protect. That was a good move, but... Now, Nice. Very nice. Go to Gengar. I'm gonna stay in and Psychic Spam this thing down anyway, I think. Excellent. God, that's doing nothing. But this is why... Excellent. Excellent. Oh, wow, it just barely lived. It gets to Spin Block one more time. No. But it's fine, because we're going to Claydol and getting rid of that. Oh, Jesus. It can, Nope, I'm not letting that thing get the wish. Do not care. Okay, you know what? I'll take that. That's fine. Good. I hope you missed that, Toxic. Whew. Well, now I still gotta make sure that the Gengar doesn't receive the wish. I mean, I could just Pursuit it again, I guess, but... Stay... Oh, why didn't I wish? Kev. That was very short-sighted. Well, it's okay. And now, Fire Blast this thing. Well, not ideal. Far from it, actually. But it's okay-ish. I gotta keep this stupid thing around. Actually, you know what I gotta do? I gotta... Claydol, actually, kind of. No, not really. But, yeah, look at this speedy... if I can blow up the Flygon, maybe. Yeah, I was gonna say, look at this speedy Claydol. There we go. Now the wish on the... I mean, I know the Flygon can live, but there we go. How much was that Body Slam doing? 22? So I'll heal a little bit. Man, that was some nonsense. Poor Celebi. Oh, is this thing gonna have, well, oh, yeah, it is Pursuit, but I live it, barely. But I get a nice big Guts Cross Chop, so that's pretty sweet. Nothing's gonna switch into that, except the Gengar, which is gonna also die, so that's great. Look at the offensive threat posed by this thing. Oh, good. Yes, yes, yes. No! Oh, come on, man! That's, that is some... Getting rid of that thing's leftovers would have been so good. I want to blow this thing up, but... Well, the fact that... I guess Snorlax is actually kind of threatening. Alright, well, we're going to toss up a wish. Excellent. And now here comes Yama. Oh, yeah. Please hit. Actually, if this thing Fire Blast, I might go down because I don't have Thick Fat. But they don't know that. Also, I have a good SPDF investment, so... Theoretically. Oh, Brick Break. That's good. Well, that thing got obliterated about 1,000,000 times over, so that's cool. Well, this thing's really... Okay, I'm not getting any more shots with this, but this thing's really bulky. Fuck, come on! Really? Really? That's some... Both chances... Okay. Well. Spins. You know what I want to do? I want to PP stall this thing out of Earthquake and Toxic. With Snorlax and Claydol. So you know what? I'm going to do that. Okay, I'm not going to do it fully, but I'm going to just... get in their head a little bit. Really? That was such nonsense. Come on. Come on, Mom's dump truck. I can almost get past the Celebi thing, but now we're gonna really. Let's get a para. Nope, no para. Okay. There, yep, on the protect. And now here comes the Jirachi, right? But no, because we're going to body slam para it, and all will be groovy. No, we're not going to body slam para it. I guess. Okay, good move. So now I got. No, we're getting the para. We're getting the para. Come on. Yeah, well now Jirachi just wins, unfortunately. Unless I can miraculously get through this thing with... Actually, no, we're going to go to Metagross. Nice. Okay. Can Snorlax still take a hit? Snorlax is... God, that does nothing. So what we got to do here, clearly, is HP Fire... and then explode, and hopefully this will take it out. Nope. Okay, well, I mean, still do... No, it's not. And I'm not going to bother going any further with that, because... Man, that was infuriating. That was so dumb. Yeah, the laddering experience for you. But, yeah, now this team, as you may surmise from the title, is something I built in 2014 and gave it to Undisputed. He had, for his World Cup game against McMegan. It wasn't the most well-thought-out team ever. I was just like, yeah, I have this team. Try it. And he was like, hey, I can bring it to World Cup. And I was like, okay. Man, laddering. What is... Now we're... That's the ultimate combo. The lucky game into the take a while to find the next game. Alright, good. I manifested. Okay, as you see, this is a very... What? Why is this thing not choice banned? It's supposed to be choice banned, as you can see from the moveset. Okay, so I have a choice... Oh, and the thing is happening again. Okay. Well, that's not very good. So I have what is this Metagross set? Oh my god. What was happening? Okay, well, it didn't get spikes, so that's good. Alright, go T-Tar. Use... Why does this thing have Thunder? This team... I don't even know how old this is, because this is definitely not the original version. Original version, it was choice banders everywhere. Well, I would have really loved to have had a choice banded sting on that thing. Was I that terrified of Breloom? The year must have been 2019 or something. Oh, nice. Oh, come on! The whole point of Thunder is to do that to my Lodic. Well, okay. Oh, it was all worth it for that. Oh my god. Whew, that was... Okay. That was satisfying. Still might lose to the Skarmory, but that ruled. Okay, now we're going to go to Metagross, and we're going to act like this has Meteor Mash, and we're going to Thunder Punch the Skarmory on the switch. And hopefully this thing doesn't stay in and test us, because this doesn't even have Explosion. Why? Why? And I ask again, why? Okay. I almost want to like lose the Metagross in protest because I know the Skarmory's going to come in here. Oh. Well, to catch the explosion, of course, but that's not what I was expecting. Okay. Well, this thing's gonna knock off. So, and I want to keep the black glasses on the tar because I want to pursue, or I want to crunch this thing real good. So I'm gonna lose the Lum and get this in on the S-Toss. I don't know if these things run Spadef or not, but I want to Pursuit it because that would be sick. Nice! Sableye Pursuited successfully. Heck yeah. I want to stand and crunch in case the Sableye comes back in, but no, the Blissey's going to crit instead. That's sweet. Now go Sableye and get Shadow Balled and KO with Sand. Nice. Okay. Beautiful. Alright, now here comes my Skarmory counter. And I'm going to Thunder Punch this real good. It's going to stay in, right? There's got to be a Claydol in the back or something. I actually did get the Thunder Punch on it. Nice. And I get Roar, so I get Death Fodder. Okay, that's not what I would have loved, but I'll... Oh man, where was the Choice Band on Heracross? The Snorlaxes are not Body Slam paralyzing at all. Okay, well, there you go. Such hubris to protect while paralyzed like that. Well, you know what? We're going to take advantage of these 3 spikes and the incoming damage to... God, there's got to be a... I should have stayed in a Rock Slide in case of a Dugtrio. Why? Oh, wait. No, I'm out of range. It's okay. Well, I should be out of range. I should hope Dugtrio couldn't do 75. Excellent. Yeah, I was going to say I was staying in a Rock Slide in case of that Dugtrio double, but I was like, wait, what's it even catching? So... Let's see. Let's endeavor this thing down just to see how low we're going to bring it. Hey, I'll take that. Oh, I should have... You know what I should have done? I should have gone to Metagross and cut off its recovery with by sacrificing it to the spike, and then it would have been at 40%. But I mean, and then Arrow just kind of cleans. And so that's exactly what I'm going to do now. Great. And I still have Pert for later. So miraculously, this game was pulled out some way, somehow. Don't count them just yet. I don't know why the Dugtrio didn't come into the second Thunder earlier, but, you know, that was... Let's not question it. And now we just go crazy with Double Edge spam. Let's see if there's any other team that I would like to... Ooh, this team is ridiculous and not good, but fun. Well, I'm going to get out of the way of that thing's Rock Slide as soon as I finish Double Edging here. Alright. Now let's go back to Moltres in case of a Scar... Actually, or a Water or something. No, let's just go for Meteor Mash. Yeah. Well, that was an interesting one. Thank you. They are podcasts. That's exactly what they are. Wow, that thing is... That is one frail Metagross. Alright, well, I'll take that, and now I will use my awesome counter, which is Blissey, Gyarados counter. DPP players sobbing in the distance. We're going to Toxic here, because I think this thing might use Beat Up. Oh, nope, that's also a good move to use into Celebi. Very, well, that's helpful. Here comes Machamp, and here comes... It's not actually a counter because I don't have Sludge Bomb, but yeah. And then after this, we'll finish up with this team. Why does this keep happening? Come on. Oh. Alright, I might have to... Actually, I don't want to Will-O-Wisp into the Houndoom and activate a Flash Fire beat-up monster. So this this Weezing set is kind of cool, but it needs the right support, which it, of course, does not have here. Houndoom is actually like the worst thing that this team could face. Or it's not great, let's put it that way. So I'm going to go to... You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go to T-Tar just to get sand going. So this thing is... Okay, well that's not what I would have preferred, but... Yeah. So is it going to Rock Slide? No. We're just going to go right for the Flamethrower and bring this thing down. Because that is a big threat. If Machamp goes to... Okay, I'll take... Well, I have activated the... I haven't activated the Flash Fire Houndoom because it's early bird. Yeah, so that means... Hey, that means it wakes up earlier, so that's cool. But yeah, I'm afraid of the beat up here, so I'm going to go to the T-Tar. Nice. And now we're going to Pursuit Trap this Houndoom. Nice. Oh, I love Pursuit Trapping random crap. Donovan, very, very unique team. Very cool. I want to Ice Beam it so bad. Oh, it's a special defense drop. Right. I was DPP thinking for a second. So we're going to Ice Beam it. Sick. I love Ice Beam T-Tars. Perpetually underrated. I don't mean on the dedicated mix sets. I mean on Pursuit stuff. Well, sweet. It'd be nice to guarantee the No, we don't need the guaranteed taken down. There's the Lax. Okay. Well, this is definitely going to be... Actually, no, we go to Weezing here because of Pain Split. And it threatens a Wisp. And now we go back to Blissey. Oh! Okay, well... God, that Houndoom is such a pain. I didn't expect the Weezing to just get blown up like that. But okay. We're going to go to Moltres because it does pretty well into basically everything. And we get a nice Flamethrower here. Oh, wow. That hurt. That hit really hard. I was not expecting that. Okay, well that's not good. You know what I might have to do? I might have to blow up the Weezing so that I can, Actually, no, can I? No, yeah, I'm going to blow up the Weezing, and... Okay, I take the Machamp down, Sure. Yeah, and if the Houndoom goes down, then I get to Wisp with Gengar. But yeah, I'm thinking, what happens if I blow up the Houndoom with Gengar, or debond it, whatever. Actually, can I debond? Yeah, this is what debond is for. Excellent, give me that. Yeah, either take the Celebi down or take the Houndoom down. Why do I keep getting notifications for the 2025 version of War of the Worlds? Could not be less interested. Actually, this could still potentially go wrong. So, yeah, we go to Metagross first. And if Celebi... Yeah, and then Ice Beam will 2-KO and we won't get KO'd. Okay, great. So, yeah, basically T-Tar can't take a hit from Celebi and Donphan, and Metagross could lose to Donphan one-on-one, but, yeah, so this guarantees it. Or is better odds, basically, in case of the Celebi coming in, which is exactly what happened. Very interesting team. Cool. Yeah, and now we're going to use another junk team that is not good, but has a bunch of funky, cool stuff. So, this thing is going to... What is this spread? Well, I hope this doesn't have, sub. Actually, no, if it does sub, then... Okay, great. I was going to say, if it does sub, then I'll just Whirlwind. That's what this thing is for. Hey, I will take it. We're going to Whirlwind right away. Okay. Sure, that works. And now... Second layer versus... Okay, normally I would say no second layer, but as you see, I don't exactly have a plethora of good switch-ins to something as basic as Metagross, given the extreme lack of defensive integrity that tends to happen when you have Suicide Spike's offense and SD pass. I mean, the Celebi doesn't even have... Actually, know what we're going to do? We're going to fake like the Celebi can do something to the Metagross and kind of like dare it to... Great. That did a lot of damage. We're going to BP and hopefully catch an explosion. Please? Oh, no. Okay, well, that didn't work. I should be, I should calc to see if that was... That's not choice banded. It's not that bulky. Is it? That Celebi is pretty bulky, but I don't think it's banded. Yeah, no, that's not banded Metagross. Well, it's Leech Seed right into... Okay. You know, might have to push the issue and just SD up with Celebi and start doing some damage. Okay, well, Swords Dance, HP Fighting. Oh. Interesting. Really wish I had HP Bug right about now. We're gonna BP, hopefully not get HP rocked, because that would be terrible. Okay, yeah. If Suicune comes in, well, nothing scary is getting the SD, so that works. And, I mean, I could sub down to Lychee and smack it real hard with Double Edge and then try to clean up with Metagross. But I don't think... No, Metagross isn't going to clean up. Not reliably. Does the Magneton have Salic? Because that would be kind of sweet. How... You didn't lose. Suicune doesn't even, doesn't get KO'd even by +3. I mean... Well, here comes Mence, but... I want to sub on the Switch. Okay, no. Cool. I don't know why Suicune is so terrified of coming in, but we'll take it. Okay, it's Magnet Mag, never mind. So now we sub down to Lychee. And... Okay. I'm wondering, we gotta commit to double edging the Suicune, right? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I don't think this thing can even, Magneton... I don't think Magneton can take a, hydro pump. So we gotta let T-Tar do it to get the sand going. Oops. That was lame. Well, here comes Celebi. Yeah, but sand going means that Celebi is going to have a much more difficult time taking on Metagross. I wonder what that last is. It's 0 turns asleep, right? So could we agility? It should be T-Tar, actually. Yeah, so we're now going to go to Metagross and agility, and great. How much time do I have? I think we could swing one more, maybe. Alright, well, once again, this thing keeps happening. I don't know what is up, but... Oh, grand. And it is a tar, and we are just going to... We're not going to boom, because... what if it protects? But, you know, not that I ever would, but... Yeah. Actually, no, let's refresh. Yes, Gen 3 OU, please. No, Gen 3. Cool. Okay. Alright, well, the unviable one is facing off against a Suicune lead, so that's pretty good. If this display wants to cooperate, great. Alright, so now Suicune coming back in, and we will go to Blissey, because that takes on Boosted Hydro just nicely, and if it's going to want to try any tricks, then it's we're in good health, so it's fine. So now double switch to Snorlax is fairly safe. If this pattern continues, very nice. We got some special offense we're facing here. A T-Tar could come in here, but that's where counter comes in, because this thing is very physically... Come on. Well, I'm going to get picked off by Dougie now, which sucks, but I get a free shot with Mence in sand, so that's okay. Yeah, this team is pretty cool, but also does not enjoy other Metagross at all. Oh man, I really want to... Well, we'll try to wish to it. Alright, go Metagross. Uh-oh. That's not a good one. Yeah, the only thing I don't like about this team is how it doesn't deal with Metagross all that hot, and that's kind of a big deal, which is why I never brought it to anything serious. But I also like versions of this team that have bulky Starmie, which are very good in that regard. But having Claydol and that that third boom is just so nice. And more T-Tar assistance, of course. Oh, there's... Okay. Well... Alright. So we got a nice big max attack EQ. That I hope... Okay, that's fantastic. And Zard can't even safely beat up because it has lost the base attack of T-Tar, with which to beat up. We're going to toss in a Wish, and Jesus Christ, that did so much damage. Alright, I shouldn't have underestimated it. Okay, well, I am not loving this situation right now, but it's okay because I'm going to Wish to Lax, which can take the 5 beat-ups pretty okay, and toss out a Body Slam. Whew. Alright, well finally that boom. Alright, now we're gonna boom the... Okay, well, sure. That could have gone worse. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Metagross is pretty good into everything, which I like, and I want some leftovers on it anyway. So, yeah, and most of all, it is not terrified of the other Metagross. So that's big. And we're gonna go for... I think I want to make that double switch to back to Metagross here, because I want more leftovers first of all. And I like the idea of staying in and rock sliding the Zapdos, which makes it worse into the other meta, of course. But now Zapdos cannot switch into Mence. It's not going to be able to deal with Yama as much, and yeah. So now we're going to go to Claydol, because now it can also do this, which is yeah, drop the Zapdos from that health, even if it takes a Psychic, or a Hidden Power, sorry. So, the big question, do I stay in and die to the Hydro so I can heal up the Blissey? I think so. Or, you know what, I think I could also go to... I want to preserve Mence if possible. Okay, both Mence and Yama. Well, Yama's clearly the least useful, but I still want to see if I can get something out of it. Because I can Whirlwind if it Calm Minds. Okay, great. Oh, I could knock off. That would be really sick. Yeah, we're going to knock off, and then we're going to Soft Will with Blissey. Excellent. Okay. Yes. Oh, Yama. They could never make me hate you. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Generational performance. As to be expected. So... Now we're going to sack this thing. Yes! Oh, yes! Look at that. Look at it go. It's going to leech seed on the Blissey switch, right? And it's not like it can... Beautiful. Okay, we're going to Whirlwind and then go to... Got to preserve a Boom, for sure. Because, in case the Suicune has Rest. But, no, we're just going to EQ. Great. Oh, that's so good. Alright, in this case, I am going to go to Mence. And HP Grass. And now we Seismic Toss, because we don't need the Blissey to take on the thing. Great. And now, theoretically, Claydol should beat the... And it does. GG, and I think we are... If I can... My Control V works. Yeah, I think we're gonna call the video there. All right. That was a pretty fun ladder sesh for all the nonsense. It had some great moments. Okay, great. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.